I was absolutely disappointed what happened in the Soviet Union before and now. The first, I didn't like there is no real democracy. I didn't like that you are under pressure all time. I didn't like that I come to say what I would like openly, not among my friends. And the second, I hate corruption, which I saw inside the Soviet Union and especially outside when I work abroad.
Are you afraid now for your life?
No,
Will
no,
you be
I
liquidated?
don't afraid. I don't afraid because I know that the KGB never forgive to anybody who defected. But I prefer to be stronger than I was before, to be free. Why I don't afraid? Not KGB, not anybody.
You have been working for the KGB yourself. Can you now tell us how exactly do you go about recruiting a new agent? For instance, in Norway, how do the KGB people go about this?
Yes, you know, it is very hard work, I can say. And first, we have to know all about this man. I mean, backgrounds, his political views, his habits, his intentions, and everything, which we can use. But of course, we try to find out any information from other countries. And for example, this man was before somewhere in the United States or in England or in Italy. We will ask our residentura in Italy and the United States, do they have any information about him? Because we would like to use many sources to be sure that we know everything possible about him. And as I said, if we know that he wants to be political leader, for example, we try to do something to show him that we can help him. Not direct, of course, it takes time. I try to explain very briefly.
Yes.
Or if we know that he needs money, he would like to be a rich man. And it doesn't important for him what kind of methods he will use to become a rich man. It means we can meet him. Of course, it takes time, not as I'm saying now, immediately. And I can give to them money, we can pay to him or to her, it depends who is who. And it is the general method. Because if before Second World War we try to use only as general method, it is ideological base, because many foreigners, they were against the fascist Germany. But I think after 1950s or middle 50s, we changed our method. We realized that not so many people believe in socialism, but many would like to be, or have money, or would like to be rich. And of course, I think the general method now, it is money.
You were trained yourself by the KGB, and could you tell us a little about it? How long was the training period, and what were the subjects and so on? And where are the training centers?
Yes, I can say, of course. And, you know, I graduated from high KGB school many years ago. It was a little different times. That time, we trained by 2 years only. Now, the KGB officers, they train by 5 years.
5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Before being sent abroad?
Not abroad, before they started to work in KGB.
Yes.
And what kind of discipline we studied? Of course, we studied everything which has connection with intelligence, foreign intelligence services. We study how we have to recruit foreigners abroad and in Soviet Union. Second, we studied the country, history, literature, foreign languages, and of course we call these special physical disciplines. How you use knife, pistol, poisons, everything which is necessary to defend yourself or to kill your enemy.
And where are the training centers? Or center, I don't know.
Yes, center. There is, you know, we have several KGB schools. We call them the secondary school. They are in Soviet Republic, like in Georgia, in Azerbaijan, in Ukraine. And we have the high KGB school. It is in Moscow. And we have another school, the special for First Chief Directorate. It's in Moscow too. We call the school number 101. And we call it, it is not school, it's a refreshment course for the KGB officers who worked before several years abroad, who came back in Moscow, and who must to know the modern and the last methods and examples what happened to increase their knowledge.
What would be your main task abroad?
Of course, you have the special task. If you are working, for example, in embassy or international organizations, it's number one, or not number one, but one of them. And the second, you have to collect information as much as possible about political situation, economic situation, about your colleagues who are working around you, if you are working in international organizations. And you have to collect information about their political views, their private life, their habits, as usual. It is the usual work. And another one task is to provide Soviet propaganda. Try to persuade everybody that the Soviet style of life is the best and that the socialism, it is a future of the whole world.
How important is the so-called disinformation work for the KGB today?
Yes, of course, it is very important. It is one of the part, not only KGB work. I would like to explain. When we say the KGB, it doesn't mean that the KGB is a separate organization and it works absolutely independently. No. The KGB works under control of the Central Committee of Party. And the KGB provides the Central Committee policy, Central Committee Party policy. And the KGB is the right hand of the Soviet Politburo and Soviet policy. It's a briefly explanation.
So it's an important part of the conduct of your foreign policy, as a matter of fact.
Of course, of course. And when you ask me about the disinformation, you know, there is many types of disinformation. But it is important because you can destroy by disinformation the plans of your government, or foreign government, or to destroy some intentions. But of course, disinformation has real base. You can prepare the disinformation only if it is lie or your fantasy. No, you have to know something. For example, I would like to touch again this man who was co-opted in your country.
Yes.
For example, pardon?
Treholt is his
Treholt,
name.
I know. And for example, he provided some information about further steps of your government. And of course, the KGB can prepare this information against these steps because they knew what they want to do. And very easily to prepare this information which will show to your government that it will be very dangerous for your international and internal policy, and it will be very dangerous about relations between your country and the Soviet Union. And if your government will do that something, it means that the Soviet government will make some step against. You understand me?
Yeah.
And another disinformation, if you would like to compromise somebody, for example, the very important person who works, and we received an information about his private behavior. And we dislike him. We can spread a rumor, or it is possible to press some papers if you have a letter or some documents which were written by him. You can prepare some documents or letters, and you can send it, spread it, which will compromise him
Is this
as
done?
person.
Yes. Is
Correct.
this done very frequently?
Yes, but you know, it is not very often, because it is very difficult to compromise a person, well-known person.
Have you yourself participated in the operation of this information?
Yes,
Any
many
place
times.
in the world?
Yes, many times.
Could you
many
tell us
places.
about this? One concrete example?
Okay, I can. I tell you one only example. When we try to compromise the American Culture Center. Maybe it's not very important, but it is like example. I work abroad, and we received an information that the United States wants to open a cultural center. But we were afraid that the influence of the United States will be more and more stronger than we would like to see. And immediately we prepared some documents, but we had some documents, real documents from the United States. But we changed some words. And after this change, the documents was against United States. Why? Because it showed that United States want to open this center because they want to destroy the society in this country, and that this center will work against this government. And we spread the same times rumors that the two-thirds of staff members of this center are CIA agents, well trained, very experienced, who will work against this government, who will try to destroy society, who will try to co-opt or establish a contacts with old CIA agents. And of course, this government was afraid. And there were many complications.
May I for a moment come back to Arne Treholt, a Norwegian spy. He has been arrested now, and he has evidently worked for your organization, your former organization, KGB, for many, many years, and this has been a shock to the Norwegian people and so on. Does the KGB care for him now? Or what is the fate of former agents?
No, no. They will not care, because they lost him forever.
What would happen to you if you returned to the Soviet Union one day now?
It is very, very interesting questions. Question or questions, there is two questions. What will happen? The first, I will be arrested. I will be sent to jail. I will be sentenced. I don't know.
To death?
Maybe, maybe no. Maybe no. Maybe for 10 years. Because from the view of the Soviets, I am traitor. But I am not traitor. Because I think that everybody can be free. And I choose to live in the West. Why I explained before. And what I'm saying now, it is not libel, it is truth about the KGB.